one-to-one conversation. 30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comings with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K.Ward coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
Jazzie after dark.
What's up, Dr. G?
It's Monday, and I made it. I ain't go to jail. I'm here.
You didn't go to. Well, we glad you didn't go to jail, Dr. G.
Listen, some days life be life, and I think everybody tries your gangster just a little bit more on Mondays because they don't want to be there, so they miserable. They want to make you miserable. I don't know.
I think so. I know. I see people coming in the room. Oh, hey, Dr. G. I know. Hey, Jacqueline, happy Monday. But before we get all that started out, welcome to the show. I'm Jazzie K.Ward, and of course, my lovely co-host right here is Dr. Shontell Graham, better known as Dr. G on the show. Don't forget to go over to K.Ward Radio, which is my YouTube channel. Dr. G, how many times we got to say this every Monday?
Like, share, and subscribe. The reason we ain't rich because you ain't share our shit.
We just can't get there because y'all ain't sharing it. It's free.
But let me explain something to you right now. The guest we're going to have on today is about to show y'all that I'm about to blow up. I'm about to make it big. I'm about to get into movies and a whole nine. And y'all better get on us now when we still not quite there. Because when we get there, we can't take everybody with y'all. I haven't heard of these guests. Hashtag shame on.
Shame on you if you don't know Sylvia, the Sylky Diva Wilson herself, and Darlene Shuford. If you don't know these ladies, shame on you. Well, you're going to get an opportunity to know them a little bit up close and personal tonight. The untold secrets of a plus-size diva. I got so many questions about the diva. Who is the diva? We're going to find all that stuff out, Dr. G. What kind of questions you got, Dr. G?
Listen, I got so many. I just need to know when I'm going to walk on set. I'm going to get my starring role. When I'm going to be the next addition to the Diva crew.
I know. We want to be a part of the show, y'all. So please go ahead and share the live. Also, you can follow Dr. G. Dr. G, let them know how to follow you too.
You can follow me across the platform now. It's Dr. G, App Life for the Win. Y'all know I love positivity. Come on into the room.
Come on.
And that's my email. You just saw it. Dr. G at applife.info. Life coach, storybook teller, sane woman sometimes. I can't guarantee you that, but I help you get your life together, even though mine sometimes.
I understand. I'm
good until people just come on into the room and just start their shenanigans, but we love everybody. Yeah.
Hey,
Stella, you know, I tried. Listen, orange is not the new black. I'm bottom heavy, so I can't wear jumpsuits. I got bad feet. I can't wear state shoes. So I'm like, I can't go to jail. It's just too many things that just not going to work.
Oh, that is so funny, Dr. G. I think we should go ahead and kick off the show. What you think?
Let's start this edition of Artist Talk.
Let's go.
Live WKRW. Welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K.Ward.
Just be there. You can't help but to just
the little song. It got a groove to it, doesn't it, Dr. G?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And I forgot to say, don't forget to go over to KWardRadio.com, my website, to subscribe and all that jazz too. So we can get into the show. Tonight on Artist Talk, we're diving into a powerful conversation with two dynamic women who are breaking barriers in film and storytelling. Our guests are Sylvia Wilson and Darlene Shuford, executive producers of the groundbreaking movie, The Untold Secrets of a Plus-Size Diva. The project isn't just a film, it's a movement, shining a light on representation, empowerment, and the beauty of embracing who you are unapologetically. Together, Sylvia and Darlene are using their vision, creativity, and voices to challenge stereotypes and give a platform to stories that deserve to be told. Please help me welcome to Artist Talk, Sylvia Wilson and Darlene Shuford. Come on down. Hello, ladies. Welcome.
Hello.
It's so good to see you. Don't you both look so beautiful this evening?
Thank you.
He's trying to be conservative. We excited. We got movie stars in the house. Like, come on, we got movie stars and executive producers. It's too much. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm good.
I know. And even though, I know you two ladies, personally, it's always great to see you all. And I am so happy about the success of this great film. And we got to get this film everywhere because I had the opportunity behind the scenes to see the movie. And so thank you to you both for allowing me the opportunity to see such an amazing film. But before we get into that, I just want to ask you both how, I'll start with you, Sylvia. How was your day today?
Well, it was wonderful. Blessed always, no matter what comes.
Okay, that's good. What about you, Darlene?
Oh, I had a wonderful day.
Okay, that's good. What y'all do this weekend? Anything?
Well, I went to visit my daughter in Atlanta. She celebrating her 29th birthday. So I helped her celebrate. And I'm glad she want to spend time with her mommy,
That's right. What about you, Sylvia?
I just did a little writing and a lot of relaxation.
Hey, we all need a little bit more of that, don't we?
Oh, yes.
So reserved. I had a great weekend. I'm surprised I didn't go to jail. Like, I gotta bring it back in a little bit. Okay, I gotta.
But Dr. G, we are so happy you didn't go to jail, my friend.
Yes.
Sometimes people will take you there, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm, they will.
Well, misery loves company, and people just want to just take you where they are. But I can't give them that much time in my head because then I gotta start charging them rent.
Right.
That's right.
We are not doing that. But we're gonna have a great conversation this evening on the show. I see so many people coming in the room. Welcome. If you have questions for our guests, please make sure you drop them there in the comment section. We will do our best to highlight those questions if you have them. You can also follow these ladies on their Instagram page on Untold Secrets of a Plus-Size Diva. Is where you can go check out their IG page. Please make sure you follow the page. Follow, like, turn the notifications on. It only takes 2 seconds, y'all.
Sharing costs you nothing. Sharing costs you absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And you scrolling anyway. You on there when you should be in the bed or should be working. Just
I know, right? And so, ladies, so I do this segment called The Real You. I told you a little bit about it. And so it's just some questions that I come up with that I'm just only going to ask one from each of you, from you, Sylvia, and you, Darlene, just about life in general. And so my first question is for Sylvia, the Sylky diva herself, right? So Sylvia, can you share a time you faced a major setback in life, how did you find the strength to move forward?
Oh, let me see.
It's something you can share.
I would say years ago, during my marriage, major setback, a lot of toxicity going on. So it took some time of healing, as well as believing in God, faith, a lot of optimism, just to make it through those times. And sometimes I still deal with those times, but just knowing that there is the faith there and there's God there to keep pushing me forward, I'm able to go through those things.
Okay. I love that. Thank you for that. And my second question for you, Darlene, it's kind of about both of them, about challenges and resilience. How do you handle seasons when the path ahead isn't just clear?
You know what? At one time, I came to a stage in my life where at 40, I wanted to have a whole list of things done. Right. And when I got to 40, they weren't halfway done, and I didn't see how I could get them done. And I thought I was running out of time, so I just went into a major depression. And my sister gave me some good advice. She said, "Darlene, you have done so much. Start writing down the things that you have done, and stop focusing on the things that you haven't done." And it took my whole spirit up a whole level. I just started writing, and I was just so grateful that God had allowed me to do so many things in my life that I couldn't even be depressed about the things that I haven't done. And if I had just waited, a lot of those things I was depressed about have come to pass. So, it's just about waiting on God, because He is faithful and He will deliver. He will.
Amen. That's right.
Now, pass the collection plate, somebody.
Okay. The doors of the church are open.
Come on in. Come on in.
And we like the kind that folds, not the kind that jingles.
All
Yes,
all of it will spin, though, right? All of it will spin.
Yeah, but some people tight. Think about it. You're going to go out there and you're going to buy this fancy coffee or something that you got no business buying. Invest in something that just gives back.
Amen.
We love that. And I love both of you, Sylvia and Darlene, on that perspective that you gave us. And so the real you is just a way for our guests, or for those who are on live and go back and watch the replay, to get to know you ladies a little bit more outside of your professional careers. And you ladies do so many amazing things, not only in the community. And, I wish we had so much time where we could shine so much spotlight on you, on all the great things that you all have been doing in your lives respectfully. But this movie, The Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva, the writer, composer, executive producer, Sylvia, the Sylky Diva Wilson, I'm going to ask you both, and if you both can answer, or just Sylvia, what inspired you to create this movie, and why the title?
Well, it all started years ago, back like 1999.
Okay.
I actually started it as a musical. So it's all based on my life and the seasons in my life. So again, like I said, I started it as a musical.
Okay.
It was a play. I did all of the music to it, wrote it, casted it, everything. So I did it to basically kind of get it off of my chest, and to also let other plus size women know that, through optimism, like I said, that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Wow.
And just to shine a light on it, because at that time, I didn't think that a whole lot of people were going through what I was going through.
Okay.
And it really magnified with me being a plus size woman as well, and going through the things, because a lot of people, we're shunned upon. That's a kind of taboo type thing. So just to get it out there and to let people know what's going on. And that's still one of my dreams, to be able to travel internationally, to let everybody know, what's going on.
Okay. I love that.
The thing that's crazy is you look at a plus size woman differently. She's just a woman. The only thing that's just outside of that is just her weight. So you're going to negate the whole thing about her being a wonderful woman, a wonderful human being, because she's a little bit thicker than y'all. And it's amazing because they talked about us thick women, but they sure want to look like us now.
Mm-hmm.
And they paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Mhm.
That's
But I'm sitting here and we talk about, I'm going to eat my popcorn. We talk about this fabulous.
Okay.
popcorn is so healthy for you.
Yes.
And so Darlene, share me, you're also executive producer and Sylvia's executive producer. So how did you come into and get involved with the project?
Well, Sylvia and I go way back. We graduated together, went to high school together. So I've been seeing her talent throughout the years. I mean, she's just amazing singer and just amazing person. So throughout the years, I was actually married to Ronnie Lovejoy, who's a blues singer, a recording artist. Well, he's deceased now, but Sylvia was one of his backup singers. And they toured all over the US and were in magazines and all this kind of stuff. And so when, I kind of was on the road with them sometimes, and just a good friend. And later on in life, Sylvia, I'm theater major. So when she was doing her musical, we just came together. I was like just supporting her and just uplifting her in the craft. And when she got ready to do the movie, she came to me. She's like, Darlene, I want you to help me with this project. And I'm like, girl, I do theater. I don't do movies, but I'm willing to help. And
Right.
we started it, and it just didn't go as well as we wanted to go. But later on, we were in church together. And so, we serve the Lord. We love the Lord. Lord gave us a prophetic word through our path.
Mhm.
And said that Sylvia, she had never met Sylvia before. And she's like, the Lord told her that Sylvia was a very creative writer, singer. She saw all these talents and gifts. And she said, you had something, you were started something and you stopped it. But the Lord said, pick it back up.
Right.
And I'm going to do it this time.
Yes.
And he told me to stand behind her and push. As she stepped, push her. And that's what happened. And it's been God been doing it.
Yes, he has.
And everything has just been amazing to see him do it this time.
This time.
He do it. Look, won't he do it?
He will.
He will. He will.
Yes. Won't he will? Won't he will?
Yes. But that is such a blessing to be able to, Sylvia, I guess to have that kind of friendship and support for somebody pushing you, because I could only imagine to not only if you're writing a book, writing a script, the cost, the preparation it takes to even get a movie produced. You hear people talk about that all the time. It's like, man, this was a labor of love. It was a lot. So would you say, how long did it take you to really get this movie and film produced, like the filming? Of course, we want to ask you, where can people watch this movie, how we can support you and all that jazz. But just tell us, what was the process of getting this movie done?
So we had to do pre-production. We started out with one DP. That didn't go well. We ended up getting another director that came in and picked it up. So it took us a little while to get it done. Filming time, though, was only 5 days. We filmed the entire movie in 5 days.
Wow.
Come on.
Yes, we did. 5 days. We worked day and night and day, but it was so enjoyable. And everything just fell into place. Everything.
So, Jazzie, what they telling us is when they do a part 2 to this, we could just take off 2 weeks, come and film and go back to work and be movie stars. God diggity dog. Come on now. Come on.
Yes.
I know.
What today? I'm trying to get loose. I'm trying to get noticed.
Yeah. And so we need to also know too, Sylvia, because a lot of people ask me, it's like, can they support the film? Darlene and Sylvia's like, are you all running because again, I know it takes money, right? So have you all thought about starting some kind of campaign where people can support? Because people really want to see this film. And so how can they see it?
So right now we're in the distribution pipeline. So we're waiting to see what networks that Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva will be on. And we'll definitely keep everybody, up to date on that. But again, we do have something new that's going to come out, and we definitely need support on that. And we'll tell you a little bit about that later.
Okay. That
Excited.
sounds good.
Okay,
I was shouting. So and either one of you can take this question. Can you share a defining moment when you knew this story needed to be told? It's probably more a question for Sylvia. Since you were the writer.
Yeah, I knew it needed to be told when everybody was against it and they didn't believe in it, number one. That was the first thing, because they said, oh, plus size women don't go through all of that. That's just something that, people say. But we knew that the story needed to be told when we met other women, especially women in the cast, who were going through similar things as well. So we knew the story needed to be told because we're not the only ones. And we know that this is an international thing. But a lot of people, like I said, it's taboo. They don't want to talk about it, or they feel ashamed, or, they know that people are going to give them pushback on it and a lot of negativity. So we knew that the word needed to get out there.
Okay. And so, Darlene, and I know you all. Oh, go ahead, Dr. G.
I said just being judgmental for something that's something so.
Yeah. And so, Darlene, I know you all have traveled a lot with this film, Darlene. So where are some places that you all have did like soft screenings of the film, and what have people been saying about the film once they see it?
Well, our first premiere was in Atlanta right after we got through filming. We filmed, I think we did in August of last year. Okay. I'm thinking like August. Well, anyway, it was a sold out show.
October was our first show.
It was October. Mm-hmm. And so it was a sold out show, and it was like Atlanta received it. We had so much feedback. So many people came with like, this is my story. You're telling my story. Mm-hmm. And even the men, because you would think it would be like a beat up type thing against men. If you kind of saw the preview, if you saw the the trailer, you kind of see some things going on. But in the end, it was a lot of redemption, forgiveness. And the men felt like, some things that they have done, they saw that they weren't just, unforgiving. And I love that God will give us second and third chances. Yes. But sometimes, we still have to take responsibility for the consequences that we do. So. Yes. But we did that, and then we came to Montgomery. We did 2 shows. We did a show for senior citizens, and kind of because it's a lot about the seasoned saints in there too. Yeah. And it was sold out. And the evening show was we did a celebration of women in the city of Montgomery and the river region. We highlighted women that were out here doing things: doctors, lawyers, teachers, pastors, community activists, psychologists. Just we saluted these women, at least 50 of them in the city, and that was a great success. We did a booklet for them and just honored them as well. Mm-hmm. Then we took it to Virginia. We did 2 shows in Virginia, Mechanicsville, and then we went to Richmond.
Yes, Richmond, Hampton Roads is what they call it.
Yes, and we did the same thing, highlighted women in that area. So it was like a movement. It was like women that we're just showing what women, plus size women of all ages, color, demographics. It was just highlighting women and what we're doing right now.
I love that, because I saw a lot of the clips I've seen on your Instagram page and Facebook pages, and people just like sold out shows in the theaters, and even the reviews. People were talking about how great the film was after they saw that film, and more people I'm getting like text messages and other messages on platforms like, okay, do you plan to travel with this film again in theaters? I don't know, Sylvia, what do you think?
If the opportunity presents itself, we would more than be welcome to do that. So yes, we would love to. There's a lot of cost with that, but yeah, we would love to. Because we want, like I said, we want the masses to see it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Everybody, they need to see it. So everybody whoever on this live, y'all know film people, production people, wherever your city and state, let these ladies know. You can reach them on their Instagram page. The site will be right here in the chat. Get it to your city. Get it to your city. If you know of a theater that will welcome these ladies to be able to preview the show, you should just reach out to them and get it, because it needs to be seen everywhere. Okay. And so moving forward, like Sylvia, when you think about the production, I want to talk a little bit about a production of the film. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced while producing this film?
There were a lot of things that we had to, to take in mind. We had to have a stylist. We had to have makeup artists. We had to find locations. We had to have food because we had to feed all these people. So we had to do a lot of things. We had to rent Airbnbs for our actors and actresses to stay. And we did that to make sure that they would be there and be on time, number one. So, and we had to rent other places just, for the locations. Then we had to have props. So a lot of things went into it. And the actors and actresses, they worked extremely hard. The film crew was dynamic. You hear me? It was just beautiful.
Okay.
So it was just a lot of work put into, but it didn't seem like work at the time. But after we finished that filming, boy, I tell you.
And so I know, so I can understand, and so could people understand when I hear executive producer, Darlene and Sylvia. So explain the title, executive producer. What role is that in any movie?
Okay. Darlene, you want to answer?
I think you're on. We can't hear you, Darlene.
We can't hear you, Darlene.
I don't know.
There you go.
Am I on mute? Okay.
No, you're on now.
We were responsible for the resources. We had to come up with the money, the budget. We had to come out with and Sylvia was the contracts, the following up, the dotting the I's and crossing the T's, just making sure we are have everything on location, the food on time, the film. We were filming it. We would go to bed about 2:00 in the morning, be up at 4 to be on set by 5, made up and everything. And we did that for those 5 days straight. It was amazing. But we were responsible for it all. Yes. And we just worked together. We just like whatever we did, we came up with it. God gave it to us. So
yes, he did.
We were amazed the budget that we started with and the budget that ended up being done. It was amazing. This is a major production. And if we had just considered what we had in hand, we probably wouldn't even done it. But we just stepped out on faith.
Yes. But to do all that, amazing. To do it in 5 days is amazing.
Yes.
We couldn't believe it. And then we were so naive about it. We didn't know you couldn't do it in 5 days. We didn't know how spectacular that was until afterwards. Do you know? And with the quality that we got, they was like, this is unheard of. So we know that it had to be a force working with us to make that happen. We didn't know. We thought that's what you do. So, we didn't know.
And so, Sylvia, even like when the film, like, did you and Darlene get together? Like, how did you pick the cast of people? Did you go through like a talent company to help choose?
We had a casting director. And she did quite a bit of the casting, and then we did some of the casting as well. But we did have her name is Sharon Norman. So she came in and she did casting for us.
It's great.
Yes, and she was excellent.
Okay. Because I was wondering, like, how do you like find all of these people?
Yes.
And so Shy Boogie in the comments says, where can we watch the movie? They want to see. Well, what we're going to do that, we are going to show a clip of the film that I've been featured, on the show, The Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. Come on, Lifetime and BET, whatever, all these other networks.
Yes.
Y'all need to see this movie.
Seeing some movies that's out there that now I ain't gonna say no network because I don't want to embarrass nobody. But we seen some movies you put out there and it does not compare to the quality of these 5 days. So let us get ready to get our popcorn.
Yes.
And our red Kool-Aid.
Okay.
All right.
So here's a preview
That's
of
my trailer. Let's go.
Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. Let's show it.
Hey, my divas.
Plus size, just as fine as can be. Real plus size.
Burn, baby.
I hear everything I prayed for.
We always have to lift each other up.
Do you need me to come over there and pick you up?
That is not love.
He's gonna regret all of this. You're the one that broke this, not me.
Ruby!
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this marriage.
Go to hell.
I changed a lot.
Please,
After I've given you all of my goodness.
help us, please.
So if you love those women, make sure they know.
I'm sorry, baby.
Can I get a little bit?
I hope you can handle it.
I hope you can handle it.
The shy one herself.
Don't be too married now over there, can you?
Yes.
Oh my God. I think about the movie. Did you ever have, if both of you could share, like, did you ever have a moment where you all just laughed in the movie? You know, you always had those bloopers. Can y'all share a blooper or a story with us?
Go ahead, Darlene. You go first. Go, Darlene.
About the even when you said, "Can you handle it?"
Oh,
What was going on with him?
look, let me tell you, he is hilarious. You hear me? He was talking all kind of crazy stuff. And we laughed and he was saying, my Teddy P turn out the lights. He was talking all kind of stuff. And he said he was talking about what he was gonna do, which I won't spill it all. And I said, I hope you can handle it. And they caught it. It wasn't meant to be on camera.
I love that.
Because I was, a little fast girl.
Right. I understand.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Fresh, Spanish.
And Ron Lifford, he got he said shop it to Afrotainment Network. They broadcast on Xfinity. They are located in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, send us the info.
Yes.
Come on through, Ron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ron is somebody to know also. He's
Okay.
also in entertainment. He's also,
Yes. Okay.
You don't know Ron. If you don't know Ron,
No run. That's all right.
shame on you.
Oh, we're going to get to know Ron. Yes.
Right now. Right.
So what about you, Darlene? Did you have a blooper or something funny in the film?
I'm gonna tell you, it was, when I was throwing his stuff over the balcony, right? He picked up that garbage. It was a dog down there where we were filming, right? And we was like, throw a ball out there so the dog can run out there and like kind of like think he's snapping at him. And because he was scared of the dog, but he took that garbage bag and threw it over his shoulder, and we started crying. Because, I mean, it was so hilarious because he was so. If you watch it, he one person you're gonna love to hate. Yeah. And he thought that he walked off like he was walking into the sunset with that garbage bag.
Yes.
And the whole crew, everybody just rolled and we cheered up. We was like, I hope that dog bite him. We were just saying, but not for real, because if he might be watching this, Gary, we ain't wish that on you for real, but it was hilarious.
Oh, well, there's the link there. And you should be able to go back, Sylvia and Darlene, and after the show, and just click on that link, and then it should take you directly to that network.
Okay.
Thank you, Chef. And yeah, so I was thinking about like the movie. So there's some more information that we'll put in the chat from Ron. Thank you so much, Ron. And so Sylvia, so when you think about this movie, so was this film really based on your life? Yes. Some of your life, or was it all of your life, or whatever you can share with us?
I would say over half was my life. itself at different phases.
In different phases
in
your life. And so when this film, what do you want women and probably some men too to take away from this film? You know, once you get some girlfriends or whatever, they get together, they have a girls' nights out, they go watch this film. How do you think they're going to leave the theater?
I'm hoping that they'll leave the theater knowing that no matter what the situation is, especially in an abusive relationship, please get some help.
Right.
You know, I
You
always
need to get some help. I did not, I did not, but thank God I was able to make it through. But a lot of them are not able to even make it through.
Right.
So get some help if you can. Talk to somebody. You know, my thing was embarrassment. I didn't want anybody to know that any of that was going on in my life because I had never seen abuse. My parents never showed me that. So it was something extremely new for me. So get some help. It's what I'll say. Mental, I mean, when I tell you it tears you up mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Yes. So get some help if you can, or talk to somebody who will get the help for you.
Yeah. Because even I was thinking, Darlene, even like after your shows and premiere, can you share conversation that women or people just come up to you all after the show? Like, what were some of the things they were saying about the film, or they may have told you some of their life story, a little bit of?
We can't hear you, Darlene.
You're muted. Still muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Even on the set, it was some healing being done. And you know, when we're crowd, I remember one time when Coco Brown, she played in the movie and she was doing her scene. And when she finished, it was not we were on Zoom, it was not a dry eye. We couldn't even hardly control ourselves because she had actually gone through some of the same stuff that she was doing, and it was so real. You know, when you can be and not act, you know, you feel that person. And we cried, and it was like women, everybody on that set had gone through something. And so even before we even took it to the public, the healing was going forth. So we just embraced it as people came up and said, we even had men to come up and said they were abused. You know, they went through some of that trauma. And then we did have places where they could connect to if they had been going through any type of domestic abuse. I think we even linked that in the ending of the movie credit. And it was just amazing. So many people, young people and old people that have gone through so much. And even the forgiving part, you know, some forgive their husbands and live a new life with them after they changed. You know, some do change, you know.
Yes.
But it was amazing.
It's amazing. I love that. What about you, Sylvia? Anything you wanted to share about that?
Yeah. So, you know, like she said, a lot of women, even after the production, they would come up to us, or they was just, you know, they'll say things, even not during premiere, just people we'll meet. They come up and they'll say, "Ooh, girl, you was telling my story. I went through this." And, you know, I've met quite a few people that talked about it. Yeah.
Right.
And even about the glass ceiling on the workplace. You get discriminated just even for promotion and stuff like that, you know, based on your size.
Yes, size and colorism, you know, color of your skin, everything. Yeah. Right. It's a lot that goes on that's swept under the rug, you know, that people just don't want to talk about it. They're afraid to talk about it.
I can understand that. So how do you want this film to impact women, especially those who identify with the title plus size diva?
Well, we want them to know that they need to love the skin that they're in, number one. Right. It doesn't matter how big you are, the top, bottom, fupa, whatever it is, you have to love yourself first. Right. So the way that you love yourself is going to exude outwardly. and give others, a way to know that they can love you the same way. Now, we're not going to have everybody to love us, of course not, and we know that. But as long as we love ourselves and we know the man upstairs loves us, we're able to move forward.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. See, y'all being so politically correct with this. I was gonna say something. I'm just not gonna say because what I was gonna say is, well, y'all ugly. I can lose weight. You can't get cuter. You're not gonna say that. I said it. I was trying to. What's your problem? Ugly? See, I can lose weight. You can't get no cuter.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, ugly on the inside. Ugly on the inside, people. Ugly.
Yes, absolutely.
You can be the most beautiful person in the world and have all the great looks and the perfect body, but when you are ugly inside, it shows. And remember, hurt people. You make this judgment about someone based on their weight. That's just like based on your color. Some things it's stupid, Again, but those people, it's the mental challenges behind it. It's a lot. And I said all the time, it's okay not to be okay, but what's not okay is not getting help.
Right. Yes.
That is
and
so
it
true.
takes some getting there, to be able to reach out, because a lot of people don't take it seriously. They'll say, well, that's just something you feel that way, and it's not like that.
Yeah.
And then you get all those stereotypes and stigmas that come with the weight. People believe if you're heavy, it's this, it's that, because you eat a lot. You thing. And since when did you become a doctor or a obesity specialist?
Yes.
We're not going to say that either, but we said it.
Yes.
And just like a size 14 or 16 is considered plus size, sometimes. So I'm like, so how do you define, because somebody who's used to, just say they were size 4 or 5 all their life, they get up to size 12, then their self-esteem start going down because of the same stuff. You might not have to be overly, really obese, just weight conscious, it messes your self-esteem and people, because you might feel different. So you exude that and people treat you the way you feel. So like Sylvia said, you got to feel good about the skin that you're in so the other can feel good about you as well. And if they don't, you're okay. Because you feel good about yourself,
That's true.
And there are days that you're not gonna feel. I don't feel, good every day about me. But then I have to go back and say, hey, you're who you are.
I know.
And you love you.
That's right. And what do you do? Since we kind of segue into that, I'm gonna ask you both of that. What do you do when you're we all have those moments, right? Those days. And I think about this movie. So what is it that you do, Sylvia, when you have those moments and those days that get you through? And so I know you're a singer, you're also a writer. And so what's a gospel song or something you go to when your soul and your mind may get a little weary, just to keep you strong? Because we all have to have that, right? Something we think about in life, and we always have that encouraging, it's a song. And I know you can sing. She ain't gonna sing on here tonight, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She ain't gonna sing. She's not gonna sing, but she will. She can say this.
She might have wanted to sing. Why would you just?
No, I did not.
I know she don't want to sing.
You know her.
I know her.
Y'all lucky I can't sing, because I'll sing everything. Hey, I'll just be singing hi to people, bye to people. What you want with me? Looking at me, I'll sing everything. Y'all lucky I can't sing. It's a hot mess. Okay.
Right. So what's like what song? What's your gospel song, Sylvia?
So I love a lot of them, but Encourage Yourself is one of them that I really, really love. So yeah.
Okay. And you do have to encourage yourself. I have to do that every day.
And then affirmations as well.
Be your own biggest cheerleader.
Yes.
And it goes back to what Darlene said, because that's one of the things I like to promote to people. We get so engulfed in where I should be, what I don't have, what I need. And you got to stop sometime and say, you know what? I may not have all the things that I want, but I'm far better today than I was yesterday.
Yes.
I'm not, at least every day that I'm alive is another chance to get it right. So if I mess up yesterday is gone. The one thing you can never get back is time. Yesterday is over. It's gone. What are you going to do today to move forward with that next?
Yeah. Yeah. And what about you, Darlene? You know, you may not be a singer, but
I
know
am not a singer. But I do love listening to worship. That does calm me. And getting in the word of God. I love to read what he says about me. That you know, wonderfully made, you know, and I'm made in his image. And, you know, I have to just encourage myself in his word. And and then I encourage somebody else. My pastor always say, when you're feeling down about something, call somebody up and encourage them in a thing that you're feeling discouraged about. And it will help you, you know, encourage somebody else, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what this film does. It is a powerful film. I mean, I've seen it from the beginning to the end. It is so powerful. It's one of those films, and I know, Sylvia, I want to ask you too. There should be a book also about this film. You ever seen who else? Somebody else did a Iyanla Vanzant. Well, no, it wasn't her. She wrote a book, and then she had a CD that had songs about each chapter. It was called In the Meantime. And that is, if you ever read that book, I still have that book. I opened up that book. It's one of those books you pick up, but you just need to like. And so I was thinking about your film, like, wow, Sylvia's a singer, she's a writer. How about putting some songs, and it can be some original music.
Yes.
That could relate to this movie.
Listen, right now, Jazzie trying to be an executive producer too. He trying to get it on the back end. I'll put you too, Jazzie. Look, you know we going together. Look, Jazzie, you know we going together. But absolutely.
Have you ladies thought about that?
I started a book, but I stopped it. I keep saying I'm gonna pick it up and do it one day.
Okay. We need the book and some music to go along with some scenes in there, because it's telling a story, right? The film tells a story, a very triumph story, but how you overcame challenges. And this is for people to see across the world. We need people to see this all over, just not in the United States, all over this country and over the world.
Certain things take on its own life. And when you look at people that are plus size women, you never say, oh, that black plus size woman, or that white plus size woman, or that Asian. You just a plus size woman. It has no boundary as far as color. So just like that has no boundary, it should be seen across the world, because that is no boundary. So, you know, all women, no matter which race, creed, color you come in, when it comes to obesity, they just see plus size people. They don't do that title of your culture. So the same way we all can see it, it should be seen all over the world. Let's go.
Yeah. And you know, so, hey, Siobhan, I remember that song. I don't know, Chef D, if you can find that on YouTube. Sylvia's song, Baby, What's Up?
It is. That's Siobhan. That's my best friend. Hey, Siobhan.
Hey, Siobhan. See,
I do love that song.
It's about the community, and it's about the support.
Yep. And we need y'all to support these ladies in the efforts of this film and getting this film out. And the best way, their IG page, Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva, which is on IG, which is Instagram, folks. Go over and find those ladies and support them in the film. There it is right there in the link. Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. And so what can we expect?
On Facebook, same thing, as well as TikTok. It's on TikTok as well.
Okay, TikTok and Facebook. Okay, so make sure you go follow them, and so you can see what's happening with the ladies too. So Sylvia, what's next? What do you plan? You know, I know how people do music and other stuff. Are you already starting on a sequel or chapter 2 or something else with this film? What you working on?
Yes, so we are in pre-production. I won't say a whole lot, but there will be a lot of more original music by me in it, and by some others. So we are working on a part 2.
Okay. Can me and Dr. G?
I walk on roll. Listen, I'm ready. Listen.
Okay. Look, you got it.
I can act. I act every day when I'm nice to people. That's an acting job, right? Within itself. When they walk in here, they act a fool, and I don't lose my cool. I'm the best actress. I want an EGOT. I want a Grammy. I
Yes.
want it all because it takes everything for me not to jump over this desk.
Right.
And I still smile, and we still take, and and don't get me wrong, we have some great patients, but you know, for all those great people, you get that one that come in there, and they are determined to have me show them my Wu-Tang style, but I'm not. I'm just not. So every day I got a good walk on roll. Let's go, Jazzie. We going. We there.
Yeah, we have a role for Jazzie.
Okay.
And you too, Dr. G. You come on.
I said that was some shade. She said for
No,
Jazzie.
Dr. G.
Hopefully, listen. So y'all don't understand. Y'all better get on board now while we in this space. We all about to blow up. It's gonna be so spectacular. You can say, "Oh my God, I remember back when." That's right. We're gonna be the remember back when crew. That's what we're gonna be. Mm-hmm.
Right. I love that. Yeah. And so, Sylvia, I wanted to ask you a couple more questions before we go. When you talk about the film, how has this journey impacted your own self-image and confidence?
Like I said, it's a healing process, but I do feel that I have healed quite a bit. The self-confidence was through the floor, and it's gone up quite a bit. So I think it impacted me a whole lot, just being able to get out there and finally tell my story, because I was told that I shouldn't tell it, by several. So yeah, just to be able to get out there and tell it, I'm loving me a little more each and every day.
That's a blessing. Yeah. And you know what? I'm so glad you mentioned that. That wasn't when you bring this up. And of course, we all have, and I'm sure, Darlene, you all started this project, and so like, what do you do for those naysayers? I'm sure you all probably got feedback. Why are you doing this? Why the title? People can come up with all sorts of things, and they ain't even offered to help. They ain't gave 50 cents. They have
SYADSW. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Yes. I love you. Oh my goodness.
How about that? If you worry about yourself and focus on yourself, then we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Right.
But, okay, I'm sorry. You was talking to Darlene.
And so I'm gonna ask both of you ladies that, like, how did y'all deal with that? How did you handle that? Those naysayers, how they do. They're gonna always show up now.
Yeah.
They're gonna always show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, when we got really discouraged or got, because we can go off too, you know what I'm saying? So we would get together, and I was like, Sylvia, because like sometimes I'll talk her down off the edge, because she ready, like, I'm finna let them have it. And I was like, okay, so let's pray about it, let's talk about it. Sometimes she calmed me down. But we always came together. She and I, we came together before we made any rash decision.
Yeah.
And we came, then sometimes she'll make a decision. I was like, I don't know, that's not bearing right. My spirit, let's sleep on it, come back tomorrow and hear what God say about it. And that's when we come together. Sometimes we had to let people go. We had to let people go.
Yes.
They had been there, a long time. We had let them go for our own peace.
Right.
And some people we tolerated because we knew that we had a work to do in them. Sometimes when people act out, they need healing. They need uplifting. They need to be talked to. Instead of just throwing them to the corner, we would pull them in.
Yes.
Some, the ones that wanted it. And that's how we got through that, because it was some days, baby.
It was.
And sometimes you got to pray for them. It's not about you, because you're doing it right. That's why I say, let me just go on and pray. Don't pray for me. You pray for them, because they're the one that got the problem.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then I go back to what Sylvia said. We talk about self-confidence. And it's funny because the other day I was just talking about that. And, I go to my Bible app and look up something about self-confidence. I said, and it converted my thought, because it says it's not about self-confidence. It's about God confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
is absolutely right.
Right.
I love it. The untold secrets of a plus-size Diva will be coming to a theater very soon, y'all. Please support these amazing ladies, Sylvia Wilson and Darlene Shuford. If you haven't seen the film, we showed the trailer, and maybe we'll air it on our way out. Another question. I got time? Yeah, I got 2 minutes. Okay.
In 2 minutes.
Sylvia, if you could go back and speak to your younger self, what would you say?
I would say to my younger self, don't take things so seriously. And I would also say to my younger self, think before you jump. Be more specific in everything that you do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that. I love that. And for you, Darlene, the question is, one word to describe the legacy you want this film to leave. What would it be?
Resilience.
Oh,
resilience. And anything that comes upon you, just stand through it, get through it, because the word through means that it's another on the other side. You understand?
Yes.
I love that.
Yes,
what about you, Sylvia? One word.
I would say be powerful. And I have to have two. Be powerful and be forgiving.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I say that all the time. So we have to give ourselves grace because we're so quick to give it to others. And you got to think about it. As you get older and more mature, it's always easy to look back and say what you could have did, what you should have did. But you got to remember, at that time when you made that decision, you did the best you can with what you had at that time. And that's all you can do, because a lot of times we get stuck on, I knew then what I knew now. Yeah, but you know what? Where you are now, all those decisions, whether they were good, bad, they made you who you are now.
Yes.
So you made the best decision you had with what you had at that time, and you learned from it. So you take it as if I had to go through that to get where I am now.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. You love it. And any final words you ladies want to share before we leave? This has been an amazing conversation. So thank you both.
I just want to thank y'all for having us on here. We're a fan. We've been watching you. We love the Jazzie. We love it. So it's an honor to be on your show. It makes us feel like we're doing something in this world. We made it to K.Ward Radio, Jazzie. We're there now. So
yes,
we want to thank you guys. It's so good meeting you, Dr. G. I love your spirit. And y'all make great co-hosts together. So I'm excited about what you're going to be doing in the future. I'm excited for you. I'm just glad to know.
When I get my starring role on part 2,
you already in the audition. Is that right?
That kind of talent. I'm like, yep, that's gonna be something else.
Right.
I just want to say thank you for being my friend.
Of course, me and Sylvia have been friends a long time.
Very long time. Yeah. Thank you, Jazzie. And meeting Dr. G was extraordinary. Just a beautiful person all the way around. So just thank you guys.
And I paid them to say that. So make sure I'll send y'all cash at when we through.
And so we need you all to set up that page, on your Facebook page, Darlene and Sylvia, or your IG page about the support, the cost, the marketing that it takes to get this production out and get it into theaters. Because again, it's not easy. You don't want to just throw it on any kind of platform and it's just out there. Okay, we need a Lifetime, all the stations. It needs to be seen.
We're asking for the major networks, dear God.
Yes.
Not that we downplay anybody, but we're just saying we know our worth and our value. We need
spirit of excellence. Yes.
Right.
That's true. Jazzie, we're gonna do a commercial help fundraiser. You know me, I'm good.
Yes, yes, we will.
Skills.
We welcome that. We welcome that.
Yes.
Anything we can do to help. So when we come at y'all for $5 or $10, please, people, come on.
Y'all waste that on that coffee that y'all buy that y'all don't drink, and if you do drink it, you piss it out, then it's over. And this way you can have it towards something that you're gonna see forever. Listen, y'all. Everybody was thinking that I just happened to say it. Just
Yeah, Dr. G's just gonna say it.
Yeah, she's wrong and untouched.
We love it.
How much you spend on your Starbucks, your Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm not advertising them. I'm just saying, and I say that you shouldn't buy that stuff and treat yourself. but think about doing some investing into your own community of things that's going to be great. And you can say, oh, look at, I had a part in that. I did something. My little cup of coffee I was going to buy today actually funded a movie. Doesn't that sound amazing?
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
I funded a movie. Like what? Come on.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I love that. And you ladies, can you all stick around, Sylvia and Darlene, for us a little bit? Okay.
Yes.
You appreciate that. I love that. Wow. What a inspiring conversation tonight, right, Dr. G?
Yes, talk about positivity. I think, like I said, we get so engulfed in what we don't have. There's so many things that we do have. We just have to be grateful and give ourselves some grace.
Yeah, we do. And in tonight's conversation, we have to thank, of course, Sylvia Wilson and Darlene Shuford, both executive producers of the Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. Now, thank you both for sharing your vision, your truth, and your passion for storytelling that uplifts and empowers. The film is more than entertainment. It's a reminder that every voice, every story, and every woman deserves to be celebrated. To our listeners, make sure you follow and support the Powerful Project on Instagram and Facebook at Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. As always, you can catch the replay of tonight's episode on Facebook and YouTube at K.Ward Radio. And check out kwardradio.com. And if you don't do any of that, what is that, Dr. G? Shame on you, your mom and them, your auntie them, your cousin and them, everybody. And
your uncle twice removed, your niece, nephew, your nephew with the nappy hair, and his cousin and his sister friend, everybody.
Right. And because we will put Nia the Germinator on you. Tell us about it, Dr. G.
You know, Nia is going around. She's still fighting them 4 germ brothers, trying to keep everything clean and tidy. Teach the kids while they're young, because even grown folks don't wash their hands.
I love it. I'm your host, Jazzie K.Ward. My co-host is the lovely Dr. Shontell Graham, better known as Dr. G, reminding you to keep celebrating indie artistry, real storytelling, and authentic conversations. Until next time, stay inspired, stay bold, and never be afraid to show your diva factor. Untold Secrets of a Plus Size Diva. There you go.
I'll come back now. You hear?
We'll see you next time.
Hey, my divas!
Plus size, just as fine as can be. Real plus size.
Burn, baby.
You're everything I prayed for.
We always have to lift each other up.
Do you need me to come over there and pick you up?
That is not love.
He's gonna regret all of this. You're the one that broke this, not me.
Ruby!
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this marriage.
Go to hell.
I trained for love. Please.
After I've given you all my
Help us, please.
So if you love those women, make sure they know.
I'm sorry, baby.
Can I get a little bit? Oh, I hope you can handle it.